speak softly, and carry a big stick. You will go far.
What manner of man are you that can summon up fire without flint or tinder?
I am an enchanter.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 staff-wielding characters.
I say, would you mind, awfully getting out of the way?
I say, not until you pay the toll.
For this list, we're taking a look at iconic characters from movies and TV that use a staff as a weapon. To draw the line somewhere, we've excluded tridents.
I set certain rules, and I expect those rules to be obeyed.
Number 10, Rafiki, the Lion King.
I'm gonna take your stick.
No, not your stick!
Equipped with various African fruits, Rafiki's walking stick is often used for spiritual purposes, such as when young Simba is born and presented to his subjects. However, during the Battle of Pride Rock, this mandrill also demonstrates that his wooden staff can be utilized as an effective weapon, taking down hyenas left and right. In an especially poignant moment, Rafiki uses his staff to teach a grown-up Simba a crucial life lesson. The past can hurt, but it's better to learn from your inner demons than to run from them.
The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it.
Ultimately, Rafiki's staff acts as a symbol that singles him out as one of the wisest and most prominent members of this animal kingdom.
Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Number 9, the Monkey King, the Forbidden Kingdom.
Without your weapon, you're nothing but a lowly hermit.
In this rough adaptation of the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, the Monkey King is depicted as playful, mysterious, and highly gifted in battle. Also known as Sun Wukong, this immortal figure wields a golden staff called Rui Chingu Ban.
With his weapon in hand, his chi became like fire.
During a duel, the Jade Warlord tricks him into relinquishing his weapon. Turned to stone, the Monkey King manages to send his magical staff far away.
Realizing he'd been tricked, the Monkey King cast the staff out into the Middle Kingdom.
Many years later, that same staff falls into the hands of the Seeker, who will free Sun Wukong according to a prophecy.
It's long been foretold that a Seeker would come to return the staff and end the reign of the Jade Warlord.
Return the staff to who?
The Monkey King.
Portrayed by Jet Li, the Monkey King is full of strength, agility, and charisma. Being a modern martial arts legend, Li's a more than worthy warrior to carry a legendary staff.
Being immortal, the Monkey King could not be killed, only trapped in stone.
Number 8, Lord Zedd, the Power Rangers franchise.
Lord Zedd has returned!
Oh, he's gonna ruin everything!
Although Billy's Power Lance is pretty rad, the Z-Staff made us all want to dress up as Lord Zedd for Halloween.
I am Lord Zedd. Identify yourself.
This guy isn't exactly a subtle villain. You can tell that he's evil simply based on his appearance. The Z-Staff completes Zedd's dastardly ensemble, letting his followers know who's in charge.
Now, it's time to go play Pounce the Power Rats! Yes!
With it, Zedd can conjure up fiendish monsters to do his bidding, and even make them grow to great heights. Of course, Zedd can also use the staff as a weapon when those pesky Power Rangers get in his way.
You tried to double-cross me! Now, you and your precious pink princess will be powerless together!
The Z-Staff certainly makes Zedd a formidable foe, although you never want to bet against Tommy and his trusty Saba.
Bullseye! Yes!
Ha! Not quite.
It's just like you, cold and slimy.
Number 7, Teal'c, Stargate SG-1.
Take no offense, my friend, but your weapons are primitive by comparison.
Any self-respecting Jafar warrior would never be seen without his Matok staff. Aside from functioning as a melee weapon, the staff can also fire a mighty plasma burst.
Well done.
Being a Jafar, Teal'c of Teal'c is indeed gifted with this intimidating staff, and frequently uses it in combat. This member of the SG-1 team faces death with a straight face, and his trusty staff weapon by his side.
Teal'c, you must resist. Silence, old man.
Your words are meaningless.
Over the years, Teal'c slowly started to favor Earth weapons on missions. While a firearm admittedly might be more practical in the field of action, we'll always associate Teal'c with his staff.
Are you injured?
No. You are.
Number 6. Morgan Jones, The Walking Dead.
I'm a killer, Rick. I am, and you are too.
When a zombie apocalypse transpires, Morgan Jones is someone you'd prefer to have on your side. After his family is killed, this broken man seeks redemption by taking out walkers. His weapon of choice? One badass staff.
Please.
Following the outbreak, he learned all about the art of Aikido from another survivor named Eastman. Using his bow staff, Morgan not only defends himself against walkers, but against dangerous humans as well, particularly a hostile group known as the Wolves.
I'm sorry.
Morgan prefers not to kill people with his staff, believing that all life is precious. In a dog-eat-dog world, however, showing compassion can sometimes be your greatest weakness.
To accept everyone. To protect everyone. And in doing that, protect yourself.
Number 5. Jafar, Aladdin.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, my lord.
Since Jafar is basically a conniving snake in the grass, it's only fitting that his staff is shaped like a cobra. And when your snake staff possesses the ability to hypnotize, of course you use it to manipulate the over-trusting Sultan of Agrabah.
You will order the princess to marry me.
I will order the princess to... But you're so old.
The princess will marry me.
As part of a scheme to steal the throne, Jafar nearly brainwashes the Sultan into approving a marriage between him and Princess Jasmine. Fortunately, Aladdin sees right through the deceitful advisor.
What makes him think he is worthy of the princess?
Your Majesty, I am Prince Ali Ababwa. Just let her meet me.
But upon acquiring the genie's lamp, Jafar gives his staff a serious upgrade, now able to control and transfigure everyone and everything around him.
The universe is mine to command, to control!
Being an all-powerful sorcerer isn't enough for Jafar, though, which results in his inevitable undoing. Does that staff fit in that itty-bitty living space?
Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Abject humiliation.
Number 4. Gambit, the X-Men franchise.
Everyone can relax. Gambit has returned. You want to play with Gambit?
When people think of Gambit, two things come to mind: his deck of playing cards and his bow staff. A former thief who joins the X-Men, this mutant has the power to imbue inanimate objects with kinetic energy. So whenever Gambit charges his staff, the results are bound to be mind-blowing. Even if you took his mutant abilities out of the equation, Gambit would still be able to crack some skulls due to his mastery of Bojutsu, tailor-made for staff wielders.
That's a nice stick.
We can't wait to see Channing Tatum wield a staff in Gambit's upcoming standalone movie, assuming it ever gets off the ground.
2 years I rotting in that hole and I never...
Number 3. Aang, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Looking for me?
Compared to the Fire Nation's modern technology, Avatar Aang's airbender staff might seem like a primitive weapon. Much like Aang himself, though, this staff is more than meets the eye.
Well, I'll be a hog monkey's uncle.
Specially tailored for air nomads, Aang's staff can unfold into a glider. This not only allows him to fly through the sky, but also to perform various airbending techniques and control air currents.
Hey there, you're pretty good.
Yeah, I know. But I can do more than fancy gliding.
Made by monks, this instrument might be ancient, but it still packs a powerful blow. Furthermore, the staff acts as a link to air nomad culture, which Aang is determined to preserve.
Enough! I want my staff back!
When his original staff is destroyed, part of Aang almost seems broken as well. At least the new one has a storage compartment for snacks.
What do you know? It did come in handy.
Number 2. Donatello, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise.
California roll!
Oh, what a spaz!
Although he has a way with all things scientific, Donatello can make do with a simple bow staff. When going up against advanced alien technology, a staff might not seem like the best combat weapon, something even Donnie admits.
With all due respect, Sensei, I can't keep fighting alien technology with a 6-foot staff.
He eventually learns, however, that a wooden stick can be surprisingly practical in the right hands. Of course, more recently, he's modified his weapon by adding a blade, turning it into a nagi nata.
I guess with proper training, there's nothing better than a wooden stick.
Whether using his staff or his brains to get out of a jam, Donatello is a force to be reckoned with. Plus, Donnie's elongated staff easily makes him the best character to play in the NES game.
No way!
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I sense the Dragon Warrior is among us.
I know all about waiting. For my family. They'll be back. One day. Come on.
Ah, what's this? That's a fighting staff.
Did you hear that, my pet? All these years they've been looking for a baby. Oh!
Number 1. Gandalf, the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit franchises.
Go back to the shadow.
Gandalf's wizard staff is so much more than an old man's walking stick. It's a symbol of his wisdom, power, and all-encompassing presence.
You shall not pass!
When confronted by the dreaded Balrog, with a sword in one hand and a staff in the other, Gandalf protects the Fellowship, making the ultimate sacrifice in the process.
You fools!
Returning as Gandalf the White, he acquires a new staff and demonstrates several new abilities, most notably when he frees King Theoden from Saruman's possession.
I will draw you, Saruman, as poison is drawn from a wound.
While Radagast the Brown also deserves a special shout-out, nobody wields a staff quite like Gandalf. Even when confronted by the most fearsome enemy, nothing gets past this wizard.
Saruman! Your staff is broken.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite staff-wielding character?
I got him.
This guy's good. Yeah.
For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Sorry.